Hey, welcome back. It's Lynn from Lynn's Whim. Sorry about the interruption. We had a bit of a technical difficulty that we have resolved. So we shall continue one of two. Okay. I'm sorry. All right, so I was with this necklace. I do think that I am going to go ahead and put this in the crafting lot for the simple fact that of the clasp. The clasp looks really bad, and it's a bit loose on the string, and the string looks a bit frayed. So I am going to put that there. I love the beads though, so those will become something else cool, or I'll have the beads up for sale. I'm thinking of doing a crafting kind of sale at some point, putting up all the loose beads and things that I have. All right, so this one, it looks like these are little turquoise chips. It's on this little bracelet, silver tone with a little barrel clasp. Very cute. And then you have a matching necklace. Also the barrel clasp, these really cool like silver tone beads and these little tiny turquoise chips. So that is really adorable. That could stand some pictures. It's going to be interesting to have both the wrist and the bust in the picture, which is the only way to do it. So that's going to be a fun one for my cameraman to do. So that's going in the new pictures. So, but I saw something really neat in here. That's not it. Okay, well I can't find it now. So we'll move on to the next thing. It looks like some of this jewelry is not in bags, which could lead to issues. But this is kind of nice. It's enamel. I like the color, and I like how it creates this cool fringe effect. It's really fun. Nice substantial gold chain. That's kind of pretty. That could use some new pictures as well. Could also use a new bag. I'm going to have to find some more bags because I do see there are quite a few loose things in this one box. For instance, oh, this is cute. This is a little pendant. It spells out God in a heart shape, and then it has little rhinestones. It's gold with a silver chain, which is unusual. Might try to find a gold chain for it. It is not marked anywhere, and you can see a little bit of wear. So it's not real, but it's still cute. So where did I do with? Oh, it wasn't in a bag. So that does need a new picture. Also needs a new bag. Okay. Apparently, yeah, there was a need to this. Oh, this is cute. That's cute. That's like a little herringbone almost, the way that it's done. Very nice. Oh, it has a tag. It's the shape of the tag is making me think Avon. It says GHB. Which usually Avon, they have initials of the like to indicate where it was made. So you don't always see Avon on the tags, especially on the newer stuff. So that might be a new Avon piece. That's kind of what the tag is telling me. And I just know that because I've come across that before. But it's super cute, so that could use a new picture. Oh, another long one. It just keeps going. So I like the colors on this. It's interesting, and I like the squareness of these beads. They're kind of neat. It is all acrylic. And by acrylic, I mean like a heavy plastic that's or like a resiny kind of feeling. So it usually sounds like, I mean, that almost sounds like glass, but it's not. It's not. You can tell by the weight of it. It does have a good weight, but I don't think, you know, I'm looking at these. These might be glass. The little, or ceramic. These ones. Just from the weight of it. And this might be glass, the little pearls. But I don't think these faceted square ones are. A lot of the time you'll see, like in costume jewelry, a mixture of materials. And I guess that's to kind of even out the weight. So if you used all glass in this design, it might be too heavy, so they'll mix it up. But that's nice. That is a super long one for sure, and will look much better photographed on our bust, Eleanor. So, all right. Ooh. This is fun, and this is a cool learning piece. I did not know what this was when it first came into my possession, as soon as I can get it untangled. It just looks like a multi-strand, but it has a secret look. So you can wear it like that, or you can take this and you twist it around. And you can twist it tight, you can twist it loose, but anyway, you kind of get the idea. So you twist it around, and these cool pastel colors kind of all get twirled into each other. And then once you clasp it again after you twirl it, it'll kind of stay in place like that. Well, it should. Technically, if you do it tight enough, it'll do it technically. So that's what that necklace is. So that's kind of fun. And you can even double it like that, twisted, which is kind of neat. So it gives a whole new look. I do believe that that is from the late 60s, early 70s kind of era. It is like this. They are plasticky beads. They do have like seams in them, you know. So, but it's pretty cool. I'm going to try the black light on. Yeah, it doesn't glow. It's cool looking, though. It looks like it maybe should glow, but it does not. We're looking for glowy things now. So I think that could use definitely a new picture. Well, white is going to glow. We like glowy things. We collect uranium glass, otherwise known as Vaseline glass. We have a reasonable collection of it. We used to have a really nice display. We have to find another way to display it again. We just kind of have it scattered at the moment. But we like also looking forward in jewelry, because we found out that amber glows under a black light, because I came across a strand of amber that I actually sold recently. So if that's, you know, if you're looking for amber, or if you think something might be amber, the black light technique is a good one. Because it will glow. It glows great under a black light. Wish I'd caught some of that on video now, but it is what it is. All right. This is cute. Another long necklace again. Very beachy, very summery. So we've got, these are kind of resin. Then we've got this swirly beachy resin, mother of pearl, some glass, some more glass. So this looks acrylic. It's like a fake pearl. So this is kind of cool. It's a very fun 2-strand, beachy themed. Be fun, like, you know, to wear there, and with a nice big lobster claw clasp. It's really good. So that could use a new picture. New pictures for almost everyone except a select few. Alright. Going back to this box. And this is fun. Don't know how long I'm going to do this. I'm just going to keep kind of going through until I don't, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to get through all these boxes, how this is going to play out. So this is a newer necklace that's meant to look old. You see you've got the bar there with the dangles. These, they're heavy enough to be glass, but I don't think they are. I don't think they're glass at all. And they do have a good sound. I don't know, that's a tricky one. See, normally what I do to check glass is I tap it against my tooth. I know that may seem odd, but it has a certain clink, clink, clink sound that you don't get other ways. So it's usually how I test it. It does have this really great movement. But as you can see, it is newer. It does have a lobster claw clasp, but this was an older necklace. It wouldn't be number one, this really dark, almost black gray. They just didn't have that. You didn't see that in older jewelry. That was new, like in the 90s, I think, that we started seeing this color. And then it would have like a hook clasp rather than lobster claw. Lobster claw clasp didn't really become massively popular until much later than you would expect for this necklace. So this is a newer piece, but again, it would look really nice on the bust. So I think it will do better being displayed on Eleanor. You could bring Eleanor into the party. No? Okay.
Private showings only.
Yeah, Eleanor's for private showings only, not for mass consumption. So, sorry guys. She's shy. So this is a choker. This is nice. It has like these really dark gray rhinestones, but it's super sparkly. Like it won't fit around my neck, I'm sure. But you could wear it almost like a or like a headband. But it's fun. It's super fun. So, I mean, a teenage girl, I feel like would wear this to like her first dance, you know, with like the little black dress. I think that would be awesome. So we'll put that. Oftentimes things that things that I don't expect to sell, or that I'm like, oh, I don't know about that one, they sell. It's crazy. So I've taken to the point where, because I used to take things and I'm like, that's really not worth listing, or that's not my aesthetic, and I put them in the crap pile. And then I started noticing that I took a chance on a few things that I wasn't sure about, and they sold. And so after that, I was like, everything now I'll list unless it's damaged. I'll just list it unless it's damaged or it's not, like, its condition is bad. Because everybody has their own perception about what looks good and what's cool and what's pretty, and some people's perceptions may not be mine. So I have to kind of step outside of my, my own paradigm, and just, you know, and be like, well, you know, to someone might enjoy that. So, you know, put it out there. And more times than not, people do. Or I might not be totally up on the trends or something, you know, and there's a trend out there that people like a certain look, like, I don't know, they like rhinestone chokers or something. So we got to take a chance on things. I like these. I like the color. So these are, again, meant to look vintage. Either that or I think the beads are vintage. And then someone found the beads and they took them and they used them to make a more modern necklace. So I do see the clasp here is really cute. So it's a lobster claw, but it's shaped like a heart. So that's kind of fun. You don't see that very often, a little heart lobster claw clasp. And you got these really cool kidney beads in these totally 60s colors. I mean, come on. That color is totally 60s, this cream and this turquoise. So that's fun. I think someone will like that a lot. I know I do. If it looked good on me, I would probably wear it. Or if it was a bit longer, because I like really long necklaces. So gonna put that for new pictures. Oh, yeah. Wah. Okay, this no. Oh, no, what happened? Okay. This is neat, and this totally needs a bust to be understood as to how it's meant to be worn. So it has, again, this enormous lobster claw clasp. It's got these leather, and then the leather comes down to, like, this leaf thing that it's, like, woven through. And you've got quite a few of those, and then off of the leaf thing are these little charms, and they're glass or they're metal, or you've got, like, chain. So that's kind of cool. Nice and long. It has a really funky look. But it definitely needs a bust to photograph how it's meant to look. Because just laying, like, on the ground, it would be like a pile, and you'd be like, well, how are you supposed to wear that, you know? So, that definitely needs a new picture. New. Okay, this is something I don't even know why it's in here. So it's going to go over here. This is a pendant without a chain. That's going to go in the crafts. Sorry, there's just a lot of stuff that I'm like, I don't want to. Don't make me. Okay. You are not signed. So this is just a simple. Oh, it's got some funkiness. There we go. Got it. And it will sit like that. It's not signed. It looks like it should be. I feel like I had one once that was signed. It's like this creamy enamel on gold tone. And the links just kind of sit into each other. Sometimes they get turned around. You have to fix them. But that's nice. I think that someone will like that. So that will go in the needs a new picture. Needs a new. This is weird. What is that? Oh gosh. Now, after I talked about other people's aesthetic, I pulled this out of the box. So, see, some people might think this is perfectly awesome. I don't know. I am not one of them. And to be honest with you, there's a bit of a condition issue with the beading. Because, see, it's very, very loose. So, that being said, even stepping outside my paradigm, I'm thinking that's more of a craft thing. And also what I'm also noticing is that the wood, the dye on it, if you can look, it's faded from where these have been sitting on top of it. And then this one's faded from where this one's been sitting on top of it. And this one's just plain faded. So they're all faded. So I think that's going in the craft pile. So, this, my friend, is all glass and oh, no, not even glass. This is all stone. This is 100% stone. I'm not sure what the brown color is, but it looks like it's mostly agate. Some sort, agate and maybe jasper in these colors. Let me see if I can get a good look at some of those stones. It's very, very nice. Very heavy. I don't know why that hasn't sold other than the color is difficult to photograph, but that is like splendiferous. Each bead is different, has different color bands, has different looks, slightly different shape. Freaking phenomenal. I like that necklace. Definitely needs a new picture. Do not see that it has